the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. Pass to Dang. Here's Greer. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. The shot from the low post is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Saunders. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Pass to Greer. First quarter of play, a minute in. Floats one up. Baker grabs the board. Takes one from 10 feet. Off the left rim and out. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Dang. Got a hand on it. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Saunders. Let's go with a three. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Greer. Here's the Wizard. Greer, the pass to the Wizard. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Indiana. Dang. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Dang. Here's Greer with the 7-footer. Can't connect from short range. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Ward. The 3 is up. No good on the shot.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Greer. Here's Dang. Here's the Wizard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Number 14, 2 shots.
knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Baker. Here's Ward. Here's Saunders. To the middle. Ward passes to Baker. Just 5 to shoot. And he connects with a jumper. He has 7.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Pass to the Wizard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Greer. They set the pick. Down low. It's blocked. Here's Saunders. Inside. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Number 24. Robert, number 24.
Puts it up off the inbound. And the layup is good.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Dang. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Ward, to the wing, right side. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
Indiana trails by 5. Here's the Wizard. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ward. Here's Saunders. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Greer. To the paint. No luck on that one.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Indiana trails by 5. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Dang. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And Indiana misses again. Gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Ward. No made baskets yet. To the right side. Here's Saunders. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Indiana trails by 5. Pass to the Wizard. It's 2-on-1. He launches a 3. Indiana with a rebound. To win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Greer's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
To Saunders. Six on the shot clock. Takes a step back. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Brandon Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Number 21.
Indiana trails by 6. Outside, Williams. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Greer. This is the jumper. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. There's a screen. The three. No good that time.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Williams. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Inside. Blocked! Knocks it loose, and they'll get another chance. They get it again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Seconds left in the first, and it's good for 2.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Indiana trails by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's the Wizard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Greer. With some arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Williams, and it's Harris in at the 2. Now, here's Williams. The D's right on him. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside. Hitting on those high percentages shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the Wizard. He's off on the layup.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Pounded by Harris. Pass to Saunders. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's the Wizard. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Saunders. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the wing on the left. Out to the right wing. Four on the clock. Indiana with a rebound.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Well, that's why they're called free throws. And it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
Here's the Wizard. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. The Wizards got 4 points in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter, and that one good. Baker's got his first points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
With his first shot attempt. And it's Saunders with a rebound. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Baker. Here's Saunders. To the left wing. Right wing. To the middle. Shot no good. Indiana trails by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They set the pick. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Still no points. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. And it's blocked. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you, Brian.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. To the inside, the Wizard. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with. But as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Dang. Clock at 6. Here's the Wizard. 4-3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. They've got numbers. Here's Ward. No points so far. And he drops it in from the low post.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to the Wizard. And there's a pick. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's Dang. And Ward pulls it down. Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Indiana trails by 14. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Out to the right wing. The hook shot. And that one's good. Dang. So it's the home team now. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Saunders. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to the Wizard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. Here's the Wizard. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. In third, Indiana.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Baker. Down low. And the layup is good. 20 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's the Wizard. Here's Greer. Yes, it's good. Greer's got 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Ward. Here's Saunders. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Number 21.
One shot.
And here's Indiana now, down by 15. Pass to Dang. Here's Greer. And he drives in, and it's good. fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Indiana, Greer at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the wing, right side. They set the screen. Here's Ward. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Greer. With the fadeaway. Unable to get that one. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 13. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
You know, Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the home team.
Anytime they snip the paint, it's a bucket. And they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, that game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Ward passes to Baker. To the paint. And he gets that one.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
And for Indiana, pass to the Wizard. Here's Greer. Here's the Wizard. Greer, the pass to the Wizard. 5 on the clock. Here's Deng. Buries it from 3. Deng's got 7 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pulls it in from the elbow, and the shot's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And for Indiana, here's Deng. He has 7. Pass to Greer. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Deng. The 3 ball. Baker grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Greer. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And there's the screen. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Dang. To the middle. It's deflected.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Here's Greer. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Baker grabs the board. He's gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Ward. With the floater. And the layup is up and in. 27 points for him.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Here's Dang. There's a screen. To the inside. And the layup falls. 6 points for him.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Pass to Greer. Here's Dang. Here's Greer. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. No good there, off the double clutch. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Saunders. To the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Team foul. At the line for 2, number 3.
First one falls. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And he can't hit the second. Indiana trails by 19. Down low. Here's Greer. Give him 8. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Dang. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Williams is checked in for Indiana. So he gets them both. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana trails by 19. Here's the Wizard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Williams. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Got 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 31.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Dang. And here is Williams. Here's Greer. Give him 8 points now. Fires it. And Indiana misses again. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Ward. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses. For Indiana, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
He's still feeling it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. To the middle. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Count the basket. 37 points for him. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Greer. And he banks in the layup. Greer's got 12 points.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Three-pointer. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Inside, here's the Wizard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Saunders. With a step back. Buries the jump shot.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Indiana trails by 21. Here's the Wizard. That one drops for him. The Wizard's got his second basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Saunders. 1 second left. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to the Wizard. Now here's Harris. Blocked! And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Williams, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. Out to the wing. Pass to Baker. From the arc. Indiana with a rebound. The Wizards got his 4th rebound in this one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Fades and shoots. The Wizards' shot is off.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
To the inside. Basket's good.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Indiana trails by 21. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to the Wizard. And here is Williams. The jump hook. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Down low. The shot inside. And rejected.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Lays it up and banks it in. And he's got 41 now.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. passes to the Wizard. Left side, Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Timeout, home team.
That one's off.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
He hits the second from the line. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Here's Dang.
Third team foul. Number 21. Third personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup of your home team. Number 9. Number 9.
The home team on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shot clock at 5. Not going to go that time.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Baker. Here's Saunders. The putback. Here's Ward. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Ward.
First one falls for him. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's the Wizard. Inside. And that one's good. Greer.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Ward. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Greer. From the left block. That one a little long.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Ward. Over to the left wing. Drops in the layup for two.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Dang. Some nice passing by Indiana here. To the right side. Lets a floater go. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the shot no good. A bit short. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to the Wizard. Fader on the way. The shot misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The rebound by Greer. Well, Indiana shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to Dang. Here's the Wizard. Here's Greer. Tries again. He's off on that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
To the inside to stop the drought. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, number 24.
The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
.121 left in the final quarter. And stolen by Williams. And now Indiana on the fast break. And Harris throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 13 feet out. That one no good. Pass to Williams. Harris a screen. Here's the Wizard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Indiana, number 9 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, you had a big lead going into the break. You guys never let up. What did Coach tell you at the half?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, play hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
And that you did. Congrats on the win, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now to present our player of the game.